Let me make sure.
Tune in now to the hottest sports podcast, 910 Sports. 910 Sports. We discuss the latest topics in sports, interview the athletes from all over the country, known and unknown, while spotlighting the youth of today and tomorrow with host Icon E, Mr. Personality Jacob the Great, Crystal, a.k.a. Miss Wildfire, KB the Amazing, and Steve-O, a.k.a. Mr. All Everything Georgia.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Icon E. We here on 910 Sports, Season 2, Episode 9. Once again, I want to thank God for the opportunity to be here. I got my brothers, you know what I'm saying, Steve-O, Mr. Georgia Everything, and my man Jacob the Great. You know what I'm saying? So he the moderator, so I'm gonna let him do his moderation thing. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna moderate this thing. So we're gonna get right into this thing. We got a guest coming on here in a little bit, but we're gonna get into some sports talk until they come on. So you know what I'm saying? What's up, fellas?
What's good, man? What's good, man? And when the guests come on, Icon, I definitely let you, introduce him, man. But like before the show started, man, we was talking about the whole Kevin, not a crybaby Durant situation. But man, I think just KD, man, like I don't know, man. Maybe he lost a close friend as a child, and they wouldn't let him play in the sandbox. But I don't know, man. He just be doing the most, man. He just be doing the most. He wanna. It's either him or me. They have to go if almost stay. And now I see a post with Ben Simmons in the middle of KD and Kyrie talking about this is going to be a scary situation. Now, Ben, listen, man. You listen, Ben. You have did the most in the last year and a half, and you talking about it's going to be a scary Ben Simmons. Ben, don't you do it, man. Listen, bro. Hey, Ben, at my church, every first Sunday, we do communion. You're welcome to come, man. Ben, you are welcome to come. The pastor will be more than grateful to welcome you with open arms. Ben,
Oh, wow.
Ben, don't do that now. Don't do that, because we don't know if you go.
Man. We got the guest on, man. We're going to come back to this topic. I promise y'all we're going to come back to it, man. What's up, Jay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
How you doing?
Listen, man, the day got away from me. I called you up earlier today and was saying, hey, listen, I ain't forgot about you guys, but it just got away from me, man. I had the honey-do list, and it still ain't stopped.
Hey, I feel you, man. I ain't mad at you, man. All of us been there or whatever, man. So listen, brother. So I met this brother yesterday in the barbershop getting my hair cut. He came in and he was promoting and selling these products. And I was sitting and I was listening to him. He was very knowledgeable about what he was talking about. He wasn't sugarcoating nothing. He was straightforward. So I kind of liked his approach, like what he was talking about. So, we got to talking, and I said, man, you need to come on my show because the one thing about in our communities, especially in the black community, a lot of time we don't understand nutrition. We don't understand weight loss. We don't understand how to take care of our bodies. You know what I mean, or whatever. And sometimes we think it may be harder than what it is, or whatever the case may be. So I got this brother on, and I'm gonna let you, like, basically just introduce yourself, let people know who you are. I did read up on your bio a little bit for the information we got off the website as far as you going to school with your two partners out of Oklahoma. So
Yeah.
just kind of let us know exactly, what you got going on and how you got into this situation. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hello. So I
Yeah, I
didn't
can
go
hear
to
you.
Oklahoma. My uncle went to Oklahoma. He was. Let me get this music straight real quick. So, my uncle has a couple other partners, and those are the three guys that you're reading about on JML. I'm
Okay, got
actually, yeah, I'm actually the business development officer. So that's why you see me knowing so much about it, being a little bit knowledgeable about it. Excuse me, I guess I'm going to get to a place where I'm still and respecting the podcast. Hello, everybody.
What's up, man? How
hey,
you doing?
yeah.
What's up, sir?
Yeah,
How you doing?
pretty good, pretty good. My name is Jonathan Jackson. Everybody calls me Jay or Jack. JML started last May, 2 Mays ago. So we've been around for 2 years. This past May, December, we will have 2 years online. So yeah, we're a black supplement company. We have multivitamins, men and women's with maca root, and then A, B, C, and D, all of your vitamins in there. We also have sea moss in the pill form. We have a fat burner. We have whey protein with vanilla. We have BCAAs, two flavors: fruit punch, blue raspberry, children's gummies. We have some more gummies on the way. I'm not allowed to discuss yet because we ain't signed the contract all the way. We got what else we got? We got something else I'm forgetting. I know I'm forgetting it, but yeah, we're a full supplement company, full supplement line. Um, we've been around servicing the community, and our main thing is lifestyle, right? So JML, join my lifestyle. It's just about after you get the wealth, right? After you get all the money, what good is it if you got to spend it on going to the doctor? I don't know if any of you guys are fans of The Godfather, but you hear on there on Godfather 2, Hyman Roth said, "Man, I give $2 million to be able to go take a leak without it hurting," right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what we want to be able to do is provide the nutrition and if not anything else, the knowledge and create a community of people just keeping each other active and keeping each other fit. Like for instance, we have a superfood maca root in our vitamins because it's the best superfood that's been shown for us, right? So and people that look like us. These vitamins are made for people that look like you, for you.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And so if it's good, and thing is, we're one of the only companies I know that make a vitamin specifically for black women.
True.
Interesting.
Oh wow.
Right. So but if it's for them, it's for everybody because they're the mother of people. So if it's good for them, it's good for everybody.
There's something then.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So what? Because I know you talked about how it made you lost weight from it, and
Yeah.
you say you were weighing 385, you got down to 265 in a year and a half. So what did you do yourself to be able to get that weight off?
Well, I changed my mindset first. So again, like I tell people, this is a supplement company. It supplements what you don't normally have, right? So that's all it can do. It's not miracle. Ain't no miracle diets, right? So the next thing I did was I increased my water intake. And that's why I tell people water is so important. You're 70% water. The earth is 70% water. That's no coincidence, right? So
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter how much of these supplements you take if you ain't drinking water and you're not doing the basics. The basic building that foundation, drinking water. I like alkaline water. I'm not gonna get into what water is good and what water is bad. That's up to you. You do your own research and you find out what work for you. Everybody's body is different. That's a fact, right? That's why the medicine is a practice, because it's always forever changing. There's a bunch of different ways you can perform heart surgery. None of them is wrong if it saves your life.
Right about that.
So that's how I want you to think about nutrition. There's nobody that's right about everything, right? And nobody knows your body better than you. Even when we go to the doctor and place confidence, the doctor said they had me on high blood pressure and pre-diabetic medication for 2 years. I've been off of them for 2 years. I'm talking about standing up, getting woozy, and man, I need to take my medicine. And they had me thinking that way. And so again, increasing my water intake, making sure I get enough electrolytes in my water, and then then trying to balance out my diet, and then supplementing what I couldn't get out of my diet with these. And that was the change. The change first was mindset, then water intake, and then the supplements came into play with giving me energy to get up and go to the gym, like laying down at night after a tired day, restless. If I start going to the gym, I probably won't have all this energy. Started burning it off. And you just start seeing yourself being more active. You'll start finding yourself walking up and down your neighborhood for no reason. Probably something you ain't done in years. Just walking up there. I didn't know they moved over here when they put that up. You start noticing things because you got energy to do it. And your alertness and awareness. All right.
Okay. So okay. I know I'll ask you a question. I'm gonna let you take it in a minute. I'm gonna add, because I want to get a couple questions I was asking him, just to kind of educate people. So I asked you a question about fat burner, and I said, well, shoot, the only part of my body that really need to get down is my stomach. The rest of me is skinny for the most part. And you said,
Right.
you can't necessarily take a fat pill and it's going to necessarily go right to your stomach. You never know where it's going to go to as far as getting that weight off. So
Right.
you kind of explain that whole theory or whatever about fat burner, or the misconception about fat burner pills.
Fat burner, flat tummy, whatever that is, right? So there's a lot of people who probably will sell you something and say it's going to target that stubborn body fat and the stubborn stomach fat. It's stubborn fat no matter where it is, right? So let's just say you lose 10 pounds. You might not necessarily lose it in your stomach where you want to, or your lower back, or your arm, or whatever. It's no telling where the fat is going to be burned at. I haven't seen one yet. And in my research and in my studies, and also just life experiences, I've never been able to take a pill that's going to target a certain area and burn fat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing. And everybody asks me, well, yeah, I just need to lose this. Will it help me with that? I hope so. I know it works. I know it will burn fat, but where it will burn fat, I couldn't tell you. Your body's going to be different than where to burn with mine. Mm-hmm. I wish it burned belly fat for me. Some people it will. It won't do it for me. That's going to be, for me, that's in the kitchen.
Okay. So you got any questions, Jacob?
Yeah, man. Just to let you guys know, man, I used to be about 496 pounds. Right now, I'm about 363.
Okay.
And so I was able to lose a lot of that weight by myself. And they asked me how. I said, and I did like what he said. My intake was a gallon and a half of water a day. My intake, I started, eating a lot of a lot of tuna and a lot of salmon and just a lot of greenery. As far as when I say greenery, a lot of salads, a lot of Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, a lot of broccoli and my snacks was like blueberries and blackberries, pecans and pistachios and like whole wheat crackers and stuff like that. And so, but I can say this right here. You got to be consistent with it. Now, what I wanted to ask you, man, I got a lot of friends overseas. like Trinidad, South Africa, um, Jamaica, and they always talk about the minerals that we're missing in our body.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to ask you about the supplement, man. How many minerals are in the supplement that we're missing daily?
Well, it varies for different people because different people eat different things, of course. But I think a lot of people referring to when you say that, if I'm wrong, correct me. A lot of people, talk about sea moss because we have sea moss, Irish sea moss with burdock and black rock. There's different types of sea moss. Ours is Irish sea moss is typically that found in Jamaica, right? So they talk about it having 98 of the 108 minerals that your body's made up: iron, zinc, copper, etc., and so on and so forth. So it's very difficult to say without having blood workup what you're missing, right, or what we're normally missing. Okay, the only thing that people know for sure is like if you have a lot of melanin, you're probably low on vitamin D. If you don't live in a tropical place or closer to the equator, right? That's probably typically the only thing that they know we're for sure low on. But also knowing how vitamin D and vitamin C work hand in hand together. You know how somebody say, I'm gonna take some of this vitamin D because I need to get better and boost my immune system. Well, that also goes hand in hand with vitamin C and vitamin E and all those things. And I don't know them offhand. I'd have to go pull up my chart, but they tell you how they work together. And it's the reason why when we put our multivitamin together, we had to put it together a certain way so that the maca root is effective with the vitamin B2, B4, B6, with vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, D2, things of that nature. So you had to get with a chemist. Chemist says, yeah, that'll go. Doctors look at it and they say, yeah, it goes, and then you go back and put it in production because none of this stuff is. People ask all the time, is it FDA? Is not FDA approved? Is it? I think that's something. One of these validations that no vitamin is, because it's preventative maintenance, right? And who wants you to do preventative? There's no money in the cure. So I don't want to get off topic, but to answer your question, I don't have a definitive answer for you as far as lack of minerals or what you're lacking because each individual is different. Sorry about
Okay,
that.
okay. Now with this supplement or with the supplements, I know, you shared with us about the weight loss, and so with having that weight loss, moving that weight, it speeds to your metabolism and gives you more stamina. And so within that that supplement, do you guys have something that's similar to a B9 in there as well?
Yeah, it's B9 in our multivitamin, and the superfood that's in there is maca. Right? You ever heard of
Okay,
maca root?
I have.
Everybody over here heard of maca root?
Yeah, I heard of it. I heard of it.
You guys know what maca root is?
I don't know what it
I
is, but I've heard of it.
I can't break it down to but I definitely heard of it.
It's a root found in it usually grows in like high altitudes. It's from like Bolivia and Peru. I was told it has like a nutty taste to it. I've never tried the powder, right? I've only tried it in the form, the pill form in which we have it in. But maca is an ancient herb. It's been around since the Incan warriors. They used to use it for energy and endurance, which is it's its biggest benefit that is known. And it's an adaptogen. It's not as opposed to a stimulant like caffeine or coffee. So what that means is that when it picks you up, it doesn't just drop you down. It kind of, and so it gives you that. You were talking about energy, right? So you
Right.
kind of feel that energy gradually. That's why when you land in bed, you're not wired, but you're just up. You can't sleep because you have so much energy and you need to burn it. So it does that. It's also known as a mood enhancer. And for the fellas, it's studies that shows that it increases your libido. And trust me, it does. It's noticeable. It is very noticeable. A lot of brothers over 40 after they start taking it, really taking it. We know who's taking it and who ain't, because once they start taking it, you start seeing people subscribe. And I say, oh, that brother, I know what he's doing now. I know that they're drinking their water, taking their maca root, right? It
Yes,
says it.
sir.
Yeah, it says it for women as well, but there's no confirmed studies of that. But what it does have for women is that it eases with PMS, and it does help that. Also helps older women ease into menopause, and it's a mood enhancer for everybody. So if you're in a good mood, you're taking it and you're in a good mood. If you're normally in a good mood, it's only going to increase that. And if you're in a funky mood, it should bring you out of that. Most of the time when you have energy, you're in a good mood. It's very hard to have bad energy.
So I'm gonna ask you one last question, and then Steve, I'll let you ask your questions as well. So now I recently went to the doctor a couple months ago, and my the only thing I'm left with is diabetes. Because at one time I was taking some for high cholesterol, high blood pressure, taking some for thyroid. Now I just only take medicine for my diabetes once a week, every Wednesday. That's it. I used to take it every day, but now I just take it every Wednesday. So I have no high blood pressure, no high cholesterol. My kidneys are good. My heart is good. So the only thing I'm trying to do now is shake this diabetes so I don't have to take any medication. I only take it every Wednesday now when I used to take it 7 days a week. So they're telling me that I'm doing very well, and they want to know how did I control it. And so I just told them just what you said: water intake, pushing back from the greasy foods, from the fried foods, eating the steamed foods and the baked foods, and just watching the intake of what I eat when it comes to the snack count, because the snacks that we grew up liking, have a lot of starch in them. And so just watching that intake. So what would you recommend out of your supplements to help with the diabetes?
Sea moss and maca root regulates blood sugar and the blood pressure. So those again, I'm not a doctor. You got to do your own research. This stuff is in there, but what I do know is they have done research on it. That because I take one sea moss pill, which is equivalent to a teaspoon of gel, and then I take 2 multivitamins. I take the women's because it has L-carnitine and green tea extract for fat burning and weight loss. And then I take a fat burner if I'm on it. I cycle off every 3 months, and I tell people this. People's like, well, I want to take a fat burner every month. That's on you. But I cycle off of it for 3 months, and I go on for 3 months. So that's what I take. And that's what was working for me, that, the water, and then, as you said, push away from the greasy foods. Really staying away from the drive-through helped me out majorly with that. Because the drive-through...
You said staying away from the drive-through?
Drive-through.
Oh, drive-through. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got to grill and fire that joint up, and ain't looked back since. Air fryers are amazing, too.
Right. Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you for that knowledge, man. I really appreciate that, man. And I'm glad you tapping in with us, man. I appreciate that.
No, I appreciate you guys for having me. I don't know if I thanked you guys earlier for allowing me on, but I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, Steve, you got any questions?
Yeah, I wanted to ask him about the branding and what made you come up with JML, Join My Lifestyle.
Well, the owners' names is Joy Scott, Michael Jackson, and Laborious Bean. So it just kind of went with it. It was kind of God sent, really, to be honest with you. The heartbeat came from a guy named Boz out of England who set up our first website. So shout out to Boz. He kind of gave us the logo, and it just means everything. Like, you think about it. When you see a EKG line now, you think about JML. I want it to be synonymous with that, almost like the Nike swoosh. To just do it. You know that when you see the EKG line, it means Join My Lifestyle. That's what it means.
Cool. And you said you did name the owners. Where are they based out of? Where did you guys start out of?
So Joy Scott is a strength and conditioning coach out of Miami, Florida. He's coached Olympian Fred Curley. He has been a national track team coach. I don't want to say the country because I don't want to disrespect him. So let me get that information back. I know he's a strength and conditioning coach for the champ Deontay Wilder. So he's getting ready to come up for a fight on October 15th.
Right.
He'll be back. He'll be better than ever. So be on the lookout for that. October 15th, he's getting ready to fight. Michael Jackson is based out of Atlanta. He's a business banker. So he does a lot of work
in the
with
banking world.
Yeah,
I'm in
yeah.
the banking world. I'm in Atlanta in the banking world.
Okay, so you never heard of Michael Jackson?
I'm more familiar with a face than a name. You know,
Right.
what bank do he work for? If you don't mind me asking, do you know? Is he affiliated with?
He just changed banks. I want to say First Citizens, but I'm not sure. Now, let me get back because he just switched over. So
Okay.
I have to touch bases with him. And then Laborious Bean is a coach. He was in the financial sector too as an underwriter, and now he's coaching at a private all-girls school in Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And you know, we like to talk sports on this, man. Who are your teams, man? What you like when it comes to football? Are you a football guy, basketball?
Man, I used to be team oriented. Then I started looking at it like, not to get too analytical on here, but I started looking at it. If you could pay LeBron $50 million a year, how much are you making? So I'm a fan more so of owners than I am, and players more so than I am a team, because those you can change those at any time, right? And my thing is, I used to be a 49ers fan, and then the owner got into it with the coach who took you to two NFC championship games, then you fired him. So are you really trying to win, or does it matter to you whether you win or not? And I'm from Oklahoma, so everybody's Cowboy fans there. They're Cowboy fans whether Jerry Jones get the right team, the bad team, a good team. It don't matter. They're Cowboy.
You got one
Jerry
you got one right here. He right
Jerry
here.
Jones is going to make his money regardless because these folks are going to spend their money. So why be a fan of the Cowboys? Like I'm a winner, and I want to be around winners. I'm like, listen, I'm Don King. Don King showed up in the fight in the limo with Joe Frazier and left with George Foreman. That's me. I want to be around winners, man. It's always better when you win. Winning solves everything.
Well, some people claim to be winners, man, but they still don't got none of that hardware. I mean, I'm about hardware, man. You know, you to really talk to me, you got to have some hardware. You know, if you ain't got if you've been in existence for 67 years and you ain't got no hardware, I have a problem with that.
Right. Well, again, but it's only. I mean, the Celtics won 8 championships back to back to back. We don't even remember what those dates were. You know
I understand.
I
understand
that. You can have all that hardware, but if the dates aren't checking off and they ain't doing, people are not going to be really that interested in it. But listen, I'm not against the Cowboys. I'm not I hate Cowboys. Like, I want Dak Prescott to be successful. That's who I'm for. I'm for Dak Prescott. I'm for Ezekiel Elliott. Get all the money, get all of the whatever you can get, whatever you need, get it. We're here for it.
Well, I got a question to ask you about the different supplements. So I was one of them kids that grew up, didn't like to swallow pills and all that kind of stuff, especially horse pills and stuff like that. And my daughter, she like that now, and I gotta always try to get in her head to try to swallow pills. So people that's not a pill swallower, because a lot of people make excuses, oh man, I ain't trying to do them pills. What would you recommend other than that if they don't want to go the pill route?
Gummies, liquids. We don't have any of those, but gummies, liquids, whatever works for you, whatever gets you going, then most definitely try those. But gummies, liquids, the pills come in a powder, so you can break them up and put them in a smoothie. If you have a pill you think works for you, but they don't have a gummy for it, they don't have a liquid with as much as what you need in it, you can break it up in a smoothie and try to make the smoothie taste as best as you possibly can. Because the pill is just so big, so it shouldn't dominate your smoothie or overpower it.
Okay.
That's the way I would recommend taking it.
Yeah. So y'all got any more questions for the brother?
Yeah. Do you guys have an app? I know you got a website. You did mention that. You guys have an app as well, or is it just a website link or a social media?
We do. We're at JML Levitate Nutrition on both Facebook and Instagram, but we don't have an app. We're working on that right now.
Okay, and then if you eventually get a commercial, also, send it my way, and we'll post it on our episodes and stuff for you, man. Because we all about supporting Black businesses, so we'll definitely post your commercial or whatever that you have on here, or even your website. You know what I'm saying? I'll throw it across the screen, throughout the episodes also to help support what y'all got going on. Because it's very important what y'all doing out there.
Man, every little bit helps, man. And I definitely appreciate you guys having me on. Sorry about the tardiness, man, but I definitely appreciate you guys having me. It's been amazing, man.
You got any
Yes, sir.
shout
Yes,
outs?
sir.
Or you got any shout outs or people you want to or links or social medias, anything you want to throw out?
Just definitely real quick, I want to just thank all the owners again, Joy Scott, Michael Jackson, the boys, Dean, for giving me this opportunity, and I just really appreciate them. And I think that you guys will be hearing more from me, and you guys will be hearing more from us as the year finishes up, wraps up. But we're definitely gonna come in strong next year, even stronger. And I'm not gonna forget you guys having me on, and definitely bring me back.
Okay.
Especially when the season starts, but not in November because the Cowboys will be hurt. This team won't be out of contention. But the rest of you guys,
man, you out of control, man. You out of control. You
and
out of
also
control.
let me know if y'all do any discount type stuff. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to link us to it, like if somebody watch our show, they get a discount or something like that. So if y'all do any kind of coupon thing or discount thing, let me know. We'll we'll link up, do some stuff like that with y'all too.
All right. Well, no, most definitely. Just we got each other's number. Shoot me an email, man. We'll definitely do a 910 discount for you guys. That's no problem.
Okay, all right, brother. So appreciate you, brother, for coming on. Much success to you, and we'll be talking.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, man.
I
See you in
appreciate you guys
November.
having me.
see you in November.
I will see you in November, and in December, at the end of December and January, me, you, and your Cowboys will all be watching the game the same way.
Blah blah blah. There you go, man.
All right,
man. Enjoy, man, and we thank you once again, man.
All right, no, I thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Peace, bro.
All right. So that was I'm about to. I don't want to pronounce
What's in the background, man? It's got some feedback.
I don't know if is that me?
Yeah, I ain't got nothing over here. Quiet over here. Silent. I ain't got nothing going on.
Join my lifestyle.
Join my lifestyle.
JML. That's cool.
I don't know why I got. Y'all, you still here? Because I don't got nothing.
Yeah, we good. We good. So, back to the lost choir boy. Ben Simmons. Ben. Like I said, man, we got some of that good communion. We can give you some Bible study lessons, and I remember Apostle Paul was once lost like KD. So, but he found his way back. So, the prodigal son of the NBA, Kevin Durant. We sending some prayers up for you, brother, for sure. Because you're very confused.
My problem with KD, man, is the fact that when he got into it with Pat Bev yesterday, then he has the nerve to say blame KD, #blame KD. Bro, who else we gonna blame? You done held up the whole summer. Nobody can sign the extra free agents. You got Melo out there. You got Dennis Schroeder. You got this one. You got Boogie. You got all these people waiting. You know what I'm saying? Because of you. And then you doubled down on it after you asked for the trade. Then you go in and try to get everybody fired. That didn't work. So then all of a sudden, after all of that, you decide, I'm just gonna stay. And there's no harm, no foul. Like I don't.
And then he'll be 34 his next birthday. Nobody's giving a 34-year-old what they wanted for KD. Bro, you've been in the league since you was 19.
Yeah. And
you're 34 now. Bro, ain't nobody giving up solid players. There's 2 solid players already on their team and 5 round and 3 first-round picks and 2 round second picks. KD, no, bro, you're not worth that much. Stop it, man. Stop it, man. Ain't nobody giving up that, man. Like the Nets just wanted something crazy, man. Like I thought, man, they was. I was like, the Nets owner needs some sleep because it's quite obvious he's not thinking properly. Steve, you back there laughing, man. There you go, man. There you go.
Steve. I know Steve biting at the chops, boy.
I told y'all what I thought, man. I think it was all a hoax. I think they got us all, man. They just wanted to be in the news. Ain't nobody else talking about the Nets about nothing. Like Jacob said, bro, the first thing you think about when you think New Jersey Nets, like overall, You think about the damn the Jets. I mean, it's synonymous.
Yeah.
Vince Carter, Darren Williams. That's it. That's all you got. So the boy wanted to be in the news. And like you said, they've held up free agency because they taking these phantom offers and they want this big package that they know ain't nobody finna give them. Ain't nobody finna give you 5 first-round picks. And the Minnesota Twins the Minnesota Twins. They're who they should be. They acting like the Twins. The damn Minnesota Timberwolves stupid for giving all that up for Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, like I was listening to what it was. Is the Pivot podcast and they was talking about what do Rudy Gobert do in the off season? Does he watch a movie and eat already?
You must have seen that picture I put in the group chat. You see what he was doing in the off season, laying on the damn yacht with his chest out.
Man, bro, nothing changed about your game. Like, you get no faster. You don't even got a jump hook. I mean, you don't got a 17-footer. Like, nothing changed about you.
You talking about that with Tracy McGrady, ain't you?
Yeah, Rudy Gobert reminds me of Bill Winnington and Luke Longley.
I can see it.
Shoot, they had a better shoot.
I was about to say, but Luke Longley had a little bit of offense though. Luke put that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Had that little turnaround 15-footer.
Yeah, man. So I just don't know what Minnesota they're thinking. We make the playoffs, but we had no inside presence. So if we get some inside presence, how
about you make Cat be an inside presence and stop thinking he a damn 2 or 3 guard.
Listen, man. Hey, now, Steve. If I can rewind, if I can rewind it back now, when me and Akon said this, last year during basketball season, they were like, "Well, the NBA has developed the game, so everybody can shoot the 3 ball."
I'm cool with you taking one when you wide open. But ain't no way in the world you should get the ball in transition and there's a little man down there and it's just you just jack up the 3, bro.
Bro, he was I think he was second behind Steph Curry in 3-point attempts or something like that. Bro, you listen, man, you big as King Kong.
He won the 3-point contest and it just went over.
That's what I'm about to say. That's what really messed him up, because
he won that 3-point contest and man, it just blew his head.
It's over with now. You ain't gonna never see him in the post.
He said he's the best shooting big. He said he's the best shooting big ever. That's what he said though.
And he probably
the best
right.
What?
He's the best shooting big ever. That's what he said.
Probably right.
So hold back up. No, bro. So you
I like Rasheed Wallace too. I'm just saying.
You would say that he's a sharpshooter like Dirk, like Dirk was? You would say that?
I gotta look at their career 3-point percent. Now, Dirk was a sharpshooter, but Dirk was no 3-point guy. Like, he'll hit you, but Dirk with that 20-footer around.
That little 20-footer.
Yeah. Now he talking about just from 3-point. He talking
that
about
one-legged 20-footer. Couldn't nobody do that one-legged 20-footer like.
Oh yeah, you can't stop it.
You know what I'm saying? Even this
is my thing, Steve. Like, these coaches out here in the NBA, yes, NBA, I'm talking to you. The coaches in the NBA are soft as Sherman bathroom tissue, and we can give you some baby wipes, and we can put some cheese puffs on it too. You're soft.
So what we gonna do with what you think Darvin Ham gonna do? How that conversation go with Russell?
Oh nah, bro.
No, Russell Westbrook said he started. He ain't coming on no bench.
If Darvin Ham think that he gonna control Westbrook or LeBron, man, that boy about to have high blood pressure all over again.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. And I said, remember I told y'all this last week. I said when LeBron signed that 2-year deal, they are not going into the season the same way. I guarantee you, Russell Westbrook ain't gonna be on that team come game.
You can talk till you blue in the face. Ain't nobody taking that boy contract. Nobody.
They go to training camp in 2 weeks. What's up?
I'm telling you, they not going.
All right.
I'm telling you. Watch what I tell you.
They go to training camp in 2 weeks. Training camp is in 2 weeks.
If I haven't heard Jenny Buss or Rob say we want to get rid of Westbrook, it ain't gonna happen.
I'm telling you, they gonna happen. They're not gonna have Russell Westbrook.
LeBron ain't got much power as y'all think, bro.
It ain't got he don't have as much power as he don't have power as he used to. But I'm telling, it's just too much. It's too much.
He ain't got 44. That $47 million is a lot of money to move.
But
like he makes too much. Like Russell
for 1 year, and then you can buy him out.
I feel you. That's $47 million still. You talk about 1 year. It's still $47 million.
It's coming off your books.
Like okay, this is what I'm gonna say, man.
I'm not paying no circuit show players no damn $47 million icon to help you. To help LA.
So, Steve,
hold on. Time out. What I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying. So let's just say he go to Utah. They do cause they talking about doing a 3-team deal between New York. I see earlier with New York, Utah, and the Lakers. Now let's just say he go to Utah, right? Utah especially if they give up Donovan Mitchell, they're trying to rebuild. So basically, they gonna trade them to buy them out to open up the books for next season.
I can't. Do you hear yourself? So you telling me that Russell Westbrook is going out there with the Mormons and talking about he from the Church of the Latter-day Saints? No, bro. Nah, bro. He's not getting on the court. And then, man.
Bro, you gonna have to eat that, bro. He gonna be out there. You ain't got no
No. What I tell y'all last week? If Russ was big on the team, I'm out. I'm protesting.
Well, okay, Icon. So if Russell Westbrook is still on the team, you say you're out. So I guess I just have to send you the scores and send you updates. Since you're not going to be watching.
We can go down State Farm.
I'm going to look at the stats. I'm just going to watch the games. I'll look at the stats. But I'm going to see.
So now, Icon, this is what you're telling me. You're telling me that the Lakers season last year was all Russell Westbrook fault? Is that what you're saying?
75% of it.
No, you telling a lie, and the truth ain't in your tongue.
I don't know about that one, Jay. I don't know. Because
bro.
I'm gonna see why.
Bro.
Let me explain. I'm gonna give you your reason. I'm gonna let you tell your reason. I'm gonna tell you why I kind of see it like Icon, because you brought Westbrook in. Him and AD sat down and brought him in. You would think 2 of the 3 would still get you to the playoffs.
No,
at least 2 of the 3. I think that was before Westbrook started being Westbrook.
Okay,
but I'm just saying, at the beginning of the offseason last year, you would have thought Westbrook and LeBron, they could probably get you to the playoffs, at least to play in. Damn, but
okay. Let me
tell you the Lakers' problem. Let me tell you the Lakers' problem. Let me tell you what happened.
Go ahead.
Upon the Lakers winning a championship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
If it wasn't broke, don't try to fix it. You didn't really need Westbrook, bro. All you need to do was give them guys their money to help you get to that championship.
They tried. Dennis Schroeder played a stupid game. Remember that he turned down that contract. They offered that man $20 million.
Listen, man, they should have kept JaVale. For sure, bro.
I'll take him and Dwight Howard cancel each other out. I'll take Dwight, or they both about the same at this point in their career.
Nah, man. Listen,
man. Dwight?
It ain't about what they give. It's about the presence. They took a lot of pressure.
You're right.
They took a lot of pressure off AD. And if they was there, AD wouldn't have got hurt.
I agree with the JaVale McGee. I think the Dwight Howard was past his time, but I give you JaVale McGee.
Yeah.
But his presence was still felt because he's a big guy. He's a big body, bro.
They had both of them when they won the championship.
Yeah, they had both of them.
They should have kept both of them. They should have kept both of them. I agree with that assessment. I think they should have kept both because I like. But the White was still kind of like he give you little on offense. JaVale ain't give you nothing on offense, man, at all. Yeah.
But rebounds and block shots and protecting that lane.
He give you 5. He give you 5. JaVale McGee give you 5 lives down the court. You can get him the ball about 5 lives a game.
True, I guess, and they worked with Dennis Schroeder because you had Dennis with the law, but Westbrook is
he was so long and lanky. You give him 5 lives a game. He give you 10.
You're right.
You get 8 to 10 points. That's all you need.
I would have kept both of them. I would have tried to keep both of them.
Man, so I just want to think, man, that that Dennis Schroeder didn't sign because that blonde streak in his hair, man. So some of that blonde got to his brain and
Y'all know
he can think straight.
Y'all know who did that to him. Y'all know who did that to him, Icon. Now hold up, Jacob. Y'all know who gave him that blonde streak? You know he was in Atlanta when he got that. He was a rookie.
Who gave it to him?
Killer Mike. He went in Killer Mike barbershop. They got a barbershop in the arena, and they put that patch. They put 17 in his head. Yeah, they got a bar. They got now. You can really go in there and get a lineup and watch the game in the club seat. Like that's junk cool. It's just $100 for a lineup, so I ain't even know.
Heck no.
Nah, bro. Hey, bro. They can keep they line up, they wind up, and they round up.
I just walk by and look. You know, it look cool, and then I just keep pushing.
But so let me say this to Jacob. So let's just say, for argument's sake, you got any point guard. You got Steve Nash. You got Magic Johnson. You got Jason Kidd. So you got all the Isaiah Thomas, right? You got all these point guards. That's like with the true leaders of the team that ran the show. Now, if they play like Russell Westbrook played last year, who you think gonna get the blame? Who gonna get the blame? Who gonna get the lion's share of the blame if
time out.
Play like Russell Westbrook played last year?
That's not fair. They're not playing with LeBron. That's not fair. They're not playing with LeBron.
No, but what I'm saying is, if they was turning the ball over, he was the second highest turnover player in the league behind Trae Young.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
Okay, so let me ask this, Icon. This happened last year. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what you gonna do? Crowd was still making punt on Raymond. Okay, it happened. You know, he had a bad season last year, but that doesn't guarantee.
Yeah, he can bounce back and have a good season this year. I can't give up on the man.
Yeah, man. It's not like he's not. You know that he can't have a good season. Man.
Atlanta, you go take him. Atlanta, you take him then. So y'all think you don't have a bounce back season? You take him.
Now we good. We traded for. We got the guard out with him.
Exactly. Everybody want to talk about how he got a bounce back season, but nobody wants. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is what killing me about the NBA analysts. Everybody,
and you know why?
Oh, he had time for the chemistry. This, that, and the third. Well, okay,
you know why I think it's hard for them to trade him though? Because so many teams now, like look at Houston, look at Detroit, even Sacramento. Some of those teams have at least a good young piece that they don't want to. They don't want to tarnish by bringing Westbrook in.
I agree.
So it's going to be hard. You're going to have to find a team that's really literally dead in the water, and there's really no team out there that's just like scrap for nobody. At least Orlando even got a star now coming in, or at least, you know, the Duke kid. So I'm just saying it's hard to find a team.
Orlando.
Like, back in the NBA, back in Danny Ainge's days, he'll find a sucker team, and they'll just take it.
Yeah. But see, my thing is this, though, is that okay? So let's say Darvin Ham, if he gonna come in and Darvin Ham talking all this big talk, he gonna have to fall in line. He gonna have to change his game.
This is his first coach's job, man.
Bench, all this other stuff. Okay, all right. If you do all that,
okay. So if I lead the league in triple doubles, and I had one bad season. Am I listening to Darvin Ham? Man, hell no. Is you crazy, man?
That's why he need to go.
Darvin Ham averaged like 7 points his whole career. Boy, come on, man. Ain't nobody listening to no Darvin Ham, man.
That's why he need to go. That's why Westbrook need to go.
Hey, people only remember Darvin Ham for breaking that backboard. That's it. That's the biggest highlight of his career. Man, people ain't feel no Darvin Ham, man. Like, I would have used him for my security. You know what I mean? But that's all.
Do you think Russell Westbrook want to win a championship?
Yeah, I think he want to win a championship.
I think right now he just want people to stop calling him Westbrook. That's all I think he care about. He just want to get back to the point where people just not talking about him.
He care about numbers. He care about them triple doubles. He don't care about winning. He care about them triple doubles.
But San Antonio said they'll take him.
Well, take the right price. Please do. For the right price, though. They said for the right price.
Take them. I don't care. You give us a bag of cookies back.
But what you need to be doing is having a three-way conference call with Jenny and Rob.
I don't think he want to give up 5 picks.
Because
she'll give up 2, but she's not giving up 5
picks. They don't got 5 picks to give up.
I'm saying, but that's suicide after LeBron leave. You can't do that. Like,
this is what Pop said, man. Pop said if he was to come to San Antonio, people see a whole different player.
Hell yeah, you see him on the bench.
This is what he said. He said the Lakers coaching staff didn't have any structure. None whatsoever.
You'll see him on the bench because you ain't gonna tell Pop.
Now, he probably would have been better off if Jason Kidd would have been there with him. It might have been a little bit of a different outcome. If Jason Kidd would still been there, I think it might have been a little bit different.
All I'm saying is this icon is
because you're talking about a legend, getting in the head of a guy like him. I think.
But you talking about without LeBron, what other structure? LeBron was the only structure player they had. Not even AD, because you can't see his structure because he was always bandaged up. Like he was a pirate. Like he just never played, man. Like over there in his shades and with his eyebrows connecting and kiki and ha and like he had Comic View. Like, so I mean, we don't know what would have happened, man.
Damn,
yeah,
Comic View.
Yeah, bro. Like.
That's why I wish Rashid would have came, because Rashid would have helped AD, would have gotten AD butt a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You said AD need a trainer. He ain't need no coach. His problem in the training room. He need a different trainer. That's what.
No, you gotta want to get in the training room. You can't just say you need a trainer. Anybody have a trainer, you gotta want to get in the training room.
Well, they gonna motivate you.
Listen, man. These boys do not work out, man. This new generation NBA players, they don't work out, bro, in the offseason, man. That's why they stay hurt so much, bro.
Giannis come back and he be bigger every year.
But see, Giannis patterned his game and patterned his lifestyle after the old heads when they really worked out in the offseason.
And you know what, Giannis, Giannis came from? I be working out hard too.
I seen this story. Yeah, I seen that story. That's
man. So listen, man. Listen. This what I'm gonna say about Giannis now.
There you go.
Hey, listen, man.
Listen, man. Don't you do it.
Hey, listen, man. Giannis, you know where he's from now, and you know what they do for fun, man. People used to ask me about Hakeem Olajuwon. I'm like, man, why do you think a 7-footer so fast?
That's not from the same place.
I didn't say they was from the same place, man. I ain't say it was from the same place. I said, man, listen. The first time somebody asked me about Giannis, man, he's like, man, he gets him down the court fast. I said, man, bro, when you can be in the field and run a rabbit down on feet, you know what I mean? Like, bro, you talking about somebody who chase cheetahs and jump on their back? Go.
We about to get banned off the stream,
man, I'm just playing, man. Just have a little fun, man.
Go.
Go. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I couldn't pass me some water.
But I was gonna say this about Minnesota though. Go back a little bit. Minnesota, we know Minnesota's not a good franchise because y'all remember when they literally drafted 3 guards 3 years in a row.
I think
they guarded Flynn.
Yep.
I think that it was Rubio at the time, and it was somebody else. I can't remember the other one, but they guarded, and everybody's scratching their head like, how in the world do you guard 3 literally point guards 3 years in a row?
So about Minnesota icon, and this crazy, man. I asked one of my homeboys maybe last year. I said, "What do you think when you think about Minnesota Timberwolves?" He said Kevin Garnett and Stephon Marbury.
That's it.
I said, "You don't watch them now?" He said, "Man,
ain't nothing to watch." I mean, man.
Like, do I watch them now? What? No, man. Like, why? Why? I don't want to watch somebody that's 7 foot, almost 300 pounds, just shoot threes all the time. Don't never post nobody down. Don't never drive to the basket. Like, why I want to watch that for, man?
But they not the worst franchise in the NBA. Let me ask y'all a question. I'm gonna let y'all think for a second. Who's the worst franchise in the NBA?
The worst franchise in the NBA?
Mm-hmm.
I probably would say between Orlando Magic and Sacramento.
Okay.
You say Orlando? They have a little relevance when they drafted Shaq and
yeah, Sacramento is straight garbage.
Sacramento ain't never been good. As long as I've been living, I've been born.
Chris Webber. They should have beat
So
the
I
Lakers.
can't
No, I take that back. They did have that run against the Lakers. That's when I started watching.
so I can't let me ask you and Steve this, man. What missing piece should the Pelicans try to grab to make them better?
Well, hold on, Tay. That's an icon question. Icon. I'm gonna have to say New York Knicks.
I would say Sacramento because Sacramento has been in the lottery, not just in the like getting first round picks. They've been damn near in the lottery every year since like 07. Like
the Knicks, besides last 2 years, the Knicks I think just about the same. Icon. I don't think the Knicks ever since Allen Houston them. And they didn't even do nothing.
But they made the playoffs with Melo. They even.
Well, you just gave me the Vlade Divac and Chris Webber. They were battling the Lakers.
But that was an 01.
Same with the Knicks, right?
But see, the Knicks, man, the Knicks didn't make the playoffs recently, though, man.
Oh, that's what I said. I said, recently they back Sacramento there. They ain't.
And they made it with Julius Randle 2 years ago. So we
sent them home first round. You're right. We sent them home first round.
He said he want to be traded.
Who want to be traded?
Did Julius Randle already get traded?
He's still with them. The Knicks got beat by a pro. The Knicks got beat at LA Fitness with 3 of their stars.
You know what?
They can't get no first round with that. They done messed up now. You think that Obi Toppin, Julius Randle, and who else was it? And Jalen Brunson, who you just got beat by some AAU player, not even AAU. Got beat by some YMC player dudes.
But hold on, now. Guess what I'm gonna say, man. So I'm gonna ask both of y'all. So y'all don't think there is some civilian players that never stop hooping that can play with these NBA players?
Oh, definitely. That's some boys that probably made some wrong decisions. Yeah. That can ball and probably. Yeah.
I mean that's what happened to them, bro.
That's different though. You're just like the Cowboy going and losing, practicing. You know, they go practice against some players and they lose. You're gonna be like, what the hell? Y'all pros. They don't come on, the Knicks. Come on now. Y'all got 3 pros making millions. Y'all ain't no reason y'all should lose a 5-on-5 game.
Put it to you like this: every player that went out has ever gone to Rucker Park that was an NBA player. Even the ones that wasn't like superstars went out and cooked at Rucker. You know what I'm saying? So you don't supposed to lose in no type of game. Like you don't supposed to. You know.
Yeah, Jacob, you can't lose. You can't lose that game, bro. You can't lose.
It could be close. It could be close, but when it get down to the crunch time, like LeBron and DeMar DeRozan did, you got to win them games. you got to find a way to win them games.
You imagine the headline Skip Bayless would put up if LeBron went to a program and lost to a whole bunch of nobodies? Oh my God!
He was talking because they only won by 4. And LeBron he was talking junk that they only won by 4 points in that game. And obviously, LeBron ain't giving his 100%. You know what I'm saying?
He's trying to get hurt, man.
You know what I mean? But
I just want to know this right here, man. Why Skip Bayless even got to mention LeBron's son's name? Like, why are you talking about Bronny, bro?
Because that's how he make his money.
Like, you gotta leave kids out of it, man. Because I don't know how it worked now, but I know when I was coming up, no time. Yeah, man. People don't play like they.
He desperate. That's his last. This is his last ditch effort to make LeBron say something.
I think he's gonna keep going. Once the Suns go pro or get the college icon, he's just gonna keep going to the Suns next, man.
Yeah, but I mean, you already know. He told Charles Barkley that that he didn't feel safe. Skip Bayless.
He told who that?
Charles Barkley.
Mm-hmm.
Well, y'all seen that show T.O. about to come across that desk and grab his ass. So
yes, sir. Hey, listen, man. I be trying to tell people, man, Skip Bayless really lucky, man, that T.O. ain't fold him up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because Shannon Sharp sat there quiet the whole episode. Like,
because I'm gonna tell you like this: Skip Bayless,
Shannon Sharp was doing.
Skip Bayless and Vlad TV. Vlad is kind of the same type of people.
Oh man, I hate.
They'll say certain stuff.
He get on my nerves, bro.
And then they know because, Vlad carry a lot of security around him, so he can't nobody really run up on him like that. You know what I'm saying? If they see him in public and do something to him. So he'll say
The cats. Some of the cats I know don't care about Vlad or their security. Believe that.
So I'm just saying that's the way he thinks. That's the way he thinks. Like,
but man, I just think Skip Bayless, man, like Steve said, Shannon didn't say nothing. Shannon was just looking. Shannon was giving Skip's look like, man, I can't save you now.
I want to
quiet,
man. Like you might want to.
Yeah. I mean,
saying some real raspy stuff with this man sitting across the table. So
hey man, who is like the old guy on First Take, man?
Talking about the older Caucasian male that was yelling and screaming.
Oh, you
man, what's his
name? Mad Dog.
Listen, Mad Dog was talking about Aaron Rodgers.
He be drinking Mad Dog.
So I know Green Bay about to get mad at me. He said Aaron Rodgers went to the playoffs 21 times. He won 11 and lost 10. That's not what a great quarterback does.
I agree.
And so he said that, you know, just barely breaking 500, he's like, Aaron Rodgers, Mike is sitting next to Jared Goff.
I don't know about that part. But that's too far.
That's what he said, though, Icon.
He is not one of the most clutch players ever. You would never call Aaron Rodgers
So Stephen A. Smith is a very sick individual.
What you saying?
He's very sick, man.
Like ill?
No, he need counseling.
Oh yeah.
Because Stephen A. Smith, if you think Aaron Rodgers is the best person to play that position called quarterback, something's very bad wrong with you.
No,
who said that?
No.
Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
I know he always saying, you know, that's that bad. He put Aaron Rodgers up there, but he just I don't
put him
know,
up there.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers. I can name 5 quarterbacks that Aaron Rodgers not been, man.
Give me 5.
Right now, Montana, AOA,
yeah,
Marino, Marino.
Jacob, you gotta tell me why.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me why, because I'm gonna put the evidence up here in front of everybody. I got the graphics.
Okay, go ahead. So why do you think Aaron Rodgers has been Dan Marino, bro?
I'm finna show you. Hold on, let me get the graphic because when you
he ain't even played against no team.
Why he doing that? I got an announcement to make. My baby mama leaving.
What?
Oh yeah.
No, Joy Taylor.
Yeah.
She getting her own show, right?
Yeah, I think
hope so.
They talking about replacing her with J Mac.
Steve,
J Mac.
Listen, man. What you gotta realize, Steve, man, is
what's up, bro?
Aaron Rodgers ain't never played against the defenses that Dan Marino played against. Believe that.
I might agree with you on that part, but I mean, we were talking about quarterbacks, right? You got, you know, we always start with like passing yard, touchdown to interception ratio. Like Aaron Rodgers' numbers are just ridiculous when it comes. They
are
being compared.
But
not
for your numbers,
but just for the people's sake, Aaron Rodgers is on the left, Dan Marino is on the right. Like you can look at the passing yards per game, look at the touchdowns, look at the interceptions. Like, bro, I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers is the most clutch, right? Definitely not. We beat him in Atlanta.
Definitely not clutching nothing.
No, not at all. Not at all. But you gotta look at the man arm talent, man. Like I didn't see Dan Marino like that. So maybe me and you are looking at the same thing when it comes to arm talent. But
go pull up the clip then and watch it. You can still Google it.
I mean, it be flawed sometimes because you know it's like highlights. I have to go back and find like some game. I'm gonna go back and see if I can find like a full game. But I know Dan Marino was the man. I mean, I knew he was the guy. I watched Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. I seen him. He was in that movie, man. You know,
really? He was really. Shoot, I mean, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was in the Fish movie, what it was called. But Jose was in what you call it?
Man, you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I just think Aaron Rodgers is been overrated for a long time, bro.
I agree.
Like,
No,
like
I agree.
for
Look,
you to get to four or five NFC championship games, you blow it. You done been in the playoffs 21 times. Like he can't. He don't have that killer instinct like a Brady, a Jordan, a Ken Griffey Jr., a LeBron James.
Wait, hold on. So what is Dan Marino playoff record?
Dan Marino ain't make a lot of playoff games, man.
So
He made some.
So
he made some.
We're gonna have to judge him the same way we judge Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, so
but you can't though, bro.
Talking about two different things then. So we talking about two different things then. So when you talk about talent itself, I think talent-wise, when it comes to arm strength, it's probably neck and neck. But as far as him being overrated, I think that's where we at. He is overrated because you can't.
Aaron Rodgers.
You can't be considered a GOAT if you can't win. So I think that's
hold on, bro. Who consider Aaron Rodgers a GOAT?
Well, you said Stephen A. Smith
before Tom Brady won this the last couple of championships. A lot of people saying that Aaron Rodgers was the greatest quarterback of all.
How, bro? Like that don't make no sense though. He ain't a pimple off Tom Brady job scrap. In no way, shape, fashion, or form.
I'm telling you, before he won his last two championships,
Rodgers
was top three quarterback of all time.
Brady got 7 championships, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you mean to tell me a man that already had won 5 championships to a man that won 1 championship, they'll call him to go over?
I'm just telling you what these analysts were saying. These analysts were putting Aaron Rodgers up there with the rest of the
I didn't see nobody do it with Stephen A. Smith.
No, it's been more than that. Before these last couple of seasons, the Aaron Rodgers kind of pretty much like fizzled out in the playoffs. Especially this last year when they pretty much had no excuse.
And then see, people like playing with Tom Brady. Don't nobody want to play with Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Nobody want to play in Minnesota. I mean, in Wisconsin, I think
that's not what it is, bro. It's been reports. The people that's been on that team said he is the most horrible person to play with because of his arrogance, his ego, his attitude, all that, bro.
I mean that's probably part of it too. But so you damn sure ain't want to play in Green Bay if you got an arrogant quarterback and it's cold. You damn sure ain't gonna go play. You know what I'm saying? We did here in Miami.
Ain't no nightlife up there. You can't go out at night. You can't go toss it up.
Ain't no life up there. Damn, a nightlife ain't no life up there.
Only thing you can do at nighttime in Green Bay is get some red wine and eat some cheese. That's it.
Let's let ski hunt or something. That's all you going out there.
Ain't nobody like this. Ain't nobody
like this. They said the only black people pretty much in Green Bay play for the team. That's the only black people on the team. I mean,
a black dude skiing in Green Bay. Okay. Whoa.
Bruh. I just rolled with a cat that another driver. He from Colorado Springs, Colorado, or whatever. And he said he go camping by himself. I said, what? You go camping by yourself? And he was like, yeah, I want to. And he said, don't we do runs to Alaska? I said, we do, but you don't want to go to Alaska, especially not in the wintertime, because you're going to be out there, no service, cold in the mud. Oh, I love that type of weather. I'm like, bro, you tripping.
You gotta be careful out there.
So yeah, I'm that guy who and go camping and all that, and live and be in the cold weather. Yeah, I work for the guy.
Great.
I was straight. It get too cold in Atlanta. We shut everything down. So we ain't. Nah.
Yeah, I said Green Bay is one of them places where it's cold probably 9 months out of the year. 8 months out of the year for the most part. So you only get maybe 2-3 months of probably decent warm weather. If you want to call that, you know what I'm saying?
I'm good. I'm a tropical man. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, before I used to travel all the time, if it got below 45 degrees, I wasn't trying to be outside. Now I got used to it because I be in some places.
Man, look here, man. Listen, man. Listen, bro. Me and cold weather don't mix. Hey, man. How big and small is that? on that track. Yeah, okay. We don't mix. You know what I mean? So, bro, I'm a tropical man, bro. I like put me somewhere like some Wisconsin and talking about survive. No, bro. Like I
I'll be in the house.
can
I
eat,
ain't going outside, bro. I'll be up there, but I'm just gonna be in the house.
I can drink wine and eat cheese, and we're here in South Carolina. I don't need to go to Wisconsin to do that.
Nice people. Most time when I go out there, everybody real cordial, real cool. But I wouldn't live out there.
They got a hood somewhere around there. I know it.
I'm pretty sure they do, but
What they doing? What they doing? Fighting over cheese?
Oh, hey, it can't be no crime, that much crime in the wintertime. Ain't no thug going outside to say do nothing outside in the wintertime in Wisconsin.
Bro, so I'm gonna fight. Say we gotta be. We're gonna plan this fight. Bro. I'll fight you in July. You know?
So man, hey. So anyway, bro, great show tonight, fellas. Get ready for this Sunday show. I'm telling you, it's about to be epic on Sunday, y'all. I'm telling you.
What's up, Giannis? What's up, Giannis, man? Salute to you.
This dude here. So what y'all got coming up Saturday, bro?
Oh man, it's dog week, man. You know, we get to talk about the dogs. It's my week. You know, I'm gonna be in rare form. Be popping bottles. We're gonna have.
What dogs are you talking about? Are you talking about what? You talking about Rottweilers or bullies or what dog you talking
All
about?
of it, bro. Any kind of dog. But make sure you don't forget to call them national champions. That's just there. You can call them whatever you want, but make sure you say national.
Hey
champions.
man, hold up! Don't the football season start this Saturday?
Yeah, Nebraska and somebody.
Yeah, we got a preseason game, man. We're gonna be.
And who the Dogs play this Saturday?
They don't play. No, I don't think the Dogs play this week.
Nah, next Saturday on the we play on the 3rd.
They play Oregon the first game.
Y'all play Oregon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Steve, are you counting Oregon out?
No, not at all. But we're gonna beat the dog shit out of them. Excuse me.
All right.
They just don't have the horses to compete, bro. I think the game will be close within the first 2 quarters. And then once you see that conditioning and the players, the depth of players kick
Georgia
in,
Bulldogs lost a lot to the draft. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we had a lot stacked up. There's a lot. Yeah, what? We're gonna have 10 more drafted next year.
Who Oregon that coach now?
Our old coach.
Oh.
Yeah, old coach. Who your old coach?
The defensive coordinator.
Oh, okay.
Dan Lanning, the linebacker coach. He was the linebacker coach.
Okay. Well, Steve, man, y'all lost a hell of a lot to the draft, though, man. So this gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
We get to put
to see how y'all put things in place. It's gonna be interesting to see how y'all put things in place, though.
I don't trust no Pac-12 team against no SEC team.
And they gotta come to Atlanta.
They don't play a lick of defense. They soft as Sharman. Most of them Pac-12 teams. Only per team I would even give them a good chance to be the SEC team, and I wouldn't even probably say this year, maybe by next year, would be USC. USC be the only team I say could be.
I can't honestly. I haven't even really watched much Pac-12 football, so I don't know much about the Pac-12. But all I know
they got a lot of speed.
I've been reading the blogs. I've been reading the sports blogs, and they're talking about that Georgia can't sleep on Oregon. They didn't say Oregon was going to beat Georgia.
I don't think Kirby ever sleep on anybody, man. Kirby, I think we're beyond that point with Kirby.
But they did say. But they did say that that Oregon have a great running game. They said watch out for Oregon's tight end, but they was talking about how weak Oregon's secondary is, though. They did say that too.
So they have a great running game, but our strength is stopping the run. That's like our strength. That's like what we specialize in. So we're gonna neutralize that.
Hold, bro. So the linebackers and the defensive tackles that went into the draft. You telling me that you have people on the team?
We have a linebacker. We have another defensive lineman that's going to be one of the first 2 picks in the draft next year. We have 2 more linebackers that'll probably be first-round picks again. Bro, we loaded, man.
Okay.
And because we
you can say what you want to say. That defensive lineman that went in the draft, he was a freak of nature. I just don't believe you have somebody that's like him.
Yeah, we got somebody better than Jordan Davis.
Nah, bro. No.
Oh, you ain't got to believe it. It's okay.
No, bro.
Todd McShay will believe it with his slick back.
That's hard to do, bro. Very.
It is, but I'm telling you, bro, he was younger. He was better than Jordan Davis. And he played offense. He'll come in on 4th and goal and play fullback.
Okay.
At 350 pounds, he'll come in and play fullback. So, yeah.
All right, well, we're going to see then.
Yeah.
This
His
game
name
is
Jalen Carter.
Right?
I'm just hoping that we can do a live podcast during the game. Yeah,
During the game, I gotta watch. We can do it right after, but during the game, I'm too emotional. I don't want everybody seeing me my game routine a little hard. Man.
Cry me a river, Timberlake.
Not a river, but it's I get a little cursing, man. It just be it ain't good, man. I be cussing at the TV. My wife and kids don't even watch the game.
I can't do it in the Carolina game. When I'm watching especially the Carolina Duke game.
That's what I'm saying. No, I can't. Yeah. After we
I'll
can
be
do
throwing
it
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right after, but we can do it before.
I'll be
okay. All right. We can do it after, man. We can do it after.
Now, what I would like to do, I'm gonna holler at y'all. We talk about it after, but do like a post game, like a Sunday night, like after all the games is over, maybe while the Sunday night game is on, halftime, do like a post game for the rest of the games that happen all day long.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
I mean, however you want to do it, man, we can do it. I ain't got a problem with it.
Cause I think that'll be cool, man, to have that follow up. But we'll talk about that. After we get online. I know you want to close this out, or y'all got something?
Yeah, we're about to close out, man. I'm gonna talk to y'all real quick. We might close out real quick. You know what I'm saying? So great show tonight. You know what I mean?